What is going on, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about Drip, which I haven't touched on in quite a while. Okay, so the first thing I want to touch on when it comes to Drip is the price action. Now, if you guys have been paying any attention to the price over the course of this last 24 hours, we have seen an 11% increase in price. As you guys can see here on the charts, there's been kind of a steady increase throughout the day. Now, looking back on the 7-day or the week-long charts, we did take some pretty big hits early in the week, but it looks to be that we're basically nearly recovering back to where we were just before. So we have had a pretty steady downtrend. If you take a look at the longer charts of Drip, basically since its all-time high, with a kind of just slow and steady downtrend with a couple of rallies kind of along the way. So what kind of has been going on with Drip? Because it seems like it's been somewhat static and it's been a long time since we've had an update with the project. For those that don't already know, Forex Shark and his development team have been focusing very heavily on the animal farm as they ran into some issues on its first version, and they've been going through a lot of different upgrades along the way. Now, this has obviously affected Drip because the animal farm was part of the same ecosystem that Drip is a part of, and there was a lot of utility and use case Drip had within the animal farm. However, we're expecting a full launch for the animal farm this month, potentially in the next couple of weeks, which is pretty exciting. And we've also got some recent information and news from Forex Shark himself on what they've been working on for these past several months. So let's take a look. Okay, so the screenshot that we're looking at now comes from Twitter. However, it is a screenshot from the Telegram groups, and this comes directly from Forex himself. He says, "I've been grinding super hard behind the scenes, hired 5 new devs who are busy right now building for Drip and the animal farm. We are very close to launching a series of high-end new products for Drip and Animal Farm, one after the other. We also hired a CMO with a deep connection in the space to help manage our marketing budget and ensure we are getting optimal performance out of our marketing capital. It's exciting times. Holding off on any dates until we are 100% ready to go, but it's close and we have built a lot. I hired a very good and well-known game dev for the Pig Pen game. I hired James Davestreak and JS to do this work for Drip, both extremely skilled. I also hired 2 devs for Scratchy, which will be finished before the 17th. For Drip, we are updating the UI. We have a new contract to incentivize people to use the faucet and reservoir. We are upgrading the team airdrops so many can be sent out in one transaction. And we have an awesome new utility for it in the Pig Pen game. Also, the Drip BUSD farm will be open very shortly." So this is some pretty big and bullish news that is coming from Forex Shark about the Drip ecosystem. So it sounds like they have rapidly expanded their team. They're adding on a lot of developers to help build what they're trying to accomplish. Now, before we go through the nitty-gritty details, there's something I wanted to point out specifically when they talked about the Animal Farm game that they're actually building. Now, a lot of times with DApp, a lot of people would assume that this is just some sort of gamification within the system. However, if what I'm about to show you guys is true, it looks like it is more than just a simple gamification, but a full-blown 3D graphic video game. Let's take a look. So this was posted by Galactic Drip, saying that this is being developed in partnership with Alien Games and a collaboration with CryptoZia, and it's proud to announce a new user interface to interact with the garden and other features as a complete 3D environment. So this is kind of a picture of what it would look like, where you could paste your public wallet address in the field here below, and then it would give you access to the game based upon what is in your wallet. So let's take a look at what this would look like. So you would have a little bit of a character selection here with a pig. You would also have garden stats in real time, where you could see your plants actually growing in a physical display in a real world where you can walk around and see what's actually going on within your wallet. And it looks like there is a full-fledged 3D environment to start off. So this may not be an official product from Forex Shark and the games that they are producing, but it also looks like this is a game in production with people within the community that adds a certain level of gamification and could be able to attract a lot of new users that may want to participate in this type of gamification of these contracts. So it sounds like within the next couple of weeks, we could be getting some major updates, including the UI overhaul for the Drip network, the new contracts that are going to be added in that's going to help with incentivizing people to enter into the faucet and the reservoir contracts. Now, the details and the particulars of what that contract will be and how it will incentivize users has yet to be explained, but I'm sure either in a future AMA or some other format, we'll be getting more information and more details from the development team on what exactly that is going to entail and how exactly that is going to function. It sounds like, however, with all the things going on with the UI functions, with the gamification, the full launch of the animal farm, and all these other things that they are building in this entire ecosystem is all set to take place relatively soon. As mentioned before in what we just read, it looks like Forex Shark is very hesitant to give a hard date, but my predictions are, based on the rumors that we've heard about the date on the 17th and other factors, that we would most likely be seeing most of these things releasing sometime this month in July, and at the latest sometime in early August. Although we have seen a lot of delays with the animal farm in the past, so hopefully we will stick with the timelines that people are rumored to have right now. This is probably why we're seeing a lot of push for Drip, as there's a lot of building up anticipation for all these new features that are coming into the animal farm ecosystem. Now, as I mentioned in the past, I am still working on a Drip calculator dApp. It is taking quite a bit of time as I'm doing it on my own, but I'm hoping to have that full dApp ready to go and at launch for all of you guys to publicly use by the end of the year. Now, I know it's a lot longer of a time frame than a lot of people expected, but I've got a lot of other things I'm working on in my personal life, both for this channel, my brand, and other things unassociated with that, which take up a lot of my time. So as we get more information about the Drip ecosystem, and as more information comes out from Forex Shark and the development team, I will of course keep you guys updated. And as I usually like to do on my channel, as we get new contracts and things that come out, I'll of course be doing tutorial videos and deep level explanation videos, so you guys can get a fuller grasp and understanding about how all these new features are going to be functioning and working within this ecosystem. If you're new to Drip, I have an entire playlist dedicated towards Drip that goes over pretty much everything that you'll need to know, including a 45-minute masterclass, a video on how to buy and place your Drip tokens in the Faucet contract, and of course other videos that explain things like the Faucet contract and how that works, the reservoir, and so much more. So feel free to go ahead and check out that playlist and the videos that are included there if you'd like to learn more about Drip and the ecosystem. And of course, you're always welcome to use my buddy code, which will be a link in the video description of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have anything in the Drip ecosystem you would like me to cover, feel free to leave a comment down in the description below, and I'd be more than happy to go ahead and cover the topics that people want to hear more about. Or if you guys want to hear more news-related items, let me know, and I can do more frequent uploads as we learn more information. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please, if you've come this far in the video, don't forget to hit the like button. It's a super simple thing to do, and it makes a big difference for content creators like myself. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you can be notified when I produce new content. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys all in my next video.